안녕하세요. Happy New Year! 안녕하세요. 케이진입니다. Hello, this is 케이진 and 새해 복 많이 받으세요. So Happy New Year. 새해 복 많이 받으세요 means Happy New Year in Korean. So since it's an important phrase, let me write it down on the board. 새해 means New Year. 복 means luck. 많이 means a lot. 받으세요. 받으세요. It means please receive. So please get lots of luck this year. Happy New Year. 새해 복 많이 받으세요. Okay, so let me see if my dear students are still on YouTube and Facebook. Checking the comments now. So how are you guys? Have you set up your New Year's resolution? So are you trying to learn Korean this year? So 안녕하세요, 플립 and 티아나, 스브리아나, 패치, Gigi, hi. And Mariana, Elle, Nia, Bog, 안녕하세요. And Nancy, 미키짱, and Luciel, 젠조, 새해 복 많이 받으세요. And Belle, Nighttime, Gamer Girl, 방탄소년단 여자친구 역 박지민. Happy New Year. And Philip, Saxi, and Interviewed, and Vanilla, Cookie, Simeli, Alivin. Did I mention everyone? Emma, Jeniel, Niel, Demjel, Camille, yes, Lee. Thank you for joining this class. And again, 새해 복 많이 받으세요. Happy New Year in Korean is. Okay, so today it's a very important lesson because I'll share some tactics to learn Korean. So, did you know that 80% of people fail their New Year's resolution by February? February is just next month, right? But 80% of people failed. Why? Well, today I'll share this. Can you see this? Top 3 reasons why language goals fail. And then also, if you know the reason why you fail, then you should know what you can do to succeed with your New Year's resolution, right? So I'll share the top 3 reasons. First, the New Year's resolutions are unspecific and unmeasurable. What does that mean? So lots of goals are something like this. I want to learn Korean. I want to lose weight. I want to read more. I want to learn play piano. Well, that's good goal. It's better than nothing, of course. But can you measure that? I mean, it's not specific, right? You should measure that, because if you cannot measure that, then you don't know if you achieved or not. And also, just one thing, starting getting comments like, I want to learn Korean. Hey teacher, how can I learn Korean this year? I need to motivation start learning. Wow, thank you. It's good to hear that you want to learn Korean. But before talking about this, I forgot the most important one. So this, Hangul. Hangul means the Korean alphabet. And if you want to start learning Korean, actually this should be the first one. Before learning some grammar, vocabulary, or other things, please learn the Korean alphabet first, and you can... This is the Korean alphabet. And Ta-da! You can also practice writing, and you can download this free cheat sheet, free practice worksheet in the description. So please check out, and this should be the first thing if you want to learn Korean in 2019. Okay, check it out. Yes, so the first reason was why we fail the New Year's resolution. Your language learning goal is unspecific and unmeasurable. Oh, that's sad. So your goal should be very specific and measurable. So, and by the end of the year, you know if you reached or not. If you cannot measure that, you don't know. And the second reason is they are unrealistic. For example, I want to be fluent in Korean by June. Well, that's possible, of course, but you have other things to do in your life, right? Korean language learning is not everything of your life. You want to study harder at school, or you want to work harder in your workplace, or you want to read more books, you want to learn the flute, or you have other things to do. So that's not impossible goal, but that goal is too big. Maybe it will be a bit stressful if the goal is too difficult. I mean, if you want to master Korean in 6 months, then you have to study like 5-6 hours every day. So yeah, that might give you too much pressure. So start with realistic goal. I'll give you an example very soon. So start with the realistic goal. And then third reason is there's no action plan, right? So you just say, oh, I want to learn Korean. So how, when, and with what? You need the detailed plan. So Isabel said, I want to learn Korean so I can watch videos without pausing for subtitles. Oh, that's good one too. But do you have any action plan? How are you going to study? So today I'm going to introduce some goals as an example. Are you guys ready to set up your New Year's resolution with me? What's your New Year's resolution? Nia, right, start from realistic goal. Yes, start with it. So I prepared one example for you. This can be a good example, or this can be also your New Year's resolution. Okay, so when you make an actionable plan, there's action plan for New Year's resolution. For language learning, here's some question. When will you study? When? And then how long will you study every day? And where do you plan to study? And how will you study? And what is your study schedule? So I'll give you an example. Someone said, my New Year's resolution is to have a 30 minutes conversation in Korean by December 31st. Wow, 30 minutes conversation in Korean by December 31st. So is it specific and measurable? Yes, it is very specific and measurable because you can measure 30 minutes, right? With timer. And then, is it realistic? Yes, it is. And does it have action plan? Not yet. So let's make an action plan together. This person's example was, when will you study? I will study at 9 p.m. on weekdays, not weekends. So it's 5 days a week. And how long will you study every day? 30 minutes. And where do you plan to study? I'll study at home in the living room on my computer. That's nice. How will you study? I'll listen to one Korean class 101.com lesson a day for 4 days. Then I'll study with a Korean tutor on Skype. That's on Friday. That's also a good one. And do you know that usually KoreanClass101.com lesson lasts just 10 minutes, around 10 minutes. So if you want to study 30 minutes a day, the lesson lasts just 10 minutes. So you have 20 minutes extra time. So you can memorize the vocabulary and then also review what you learned, like the grammar or phrases, expression. So I think KoreanClass101.com lesson would be a great suggestion for you if you want to learn Korean in a short time, quickly, and fun way. And sentence structure is what holds me up the most. Actually, we have a sentence pattern series on KoreanClass101.com. So I think for you, I would suggest that you take one sentence pattern lesson a day and then practice writing and then leaving a comment on our lesson page. Then our teachers will correct you. We have to pay for the lessons. Beyond the Scene said it depends. If you want just like simple lessons like vocab lessons, we have lots of vocabulary lists, and then those are completely free. And we have some more free lessons, and of course there are paid lessons, so you can choose. And okay, so this person has schedule. So what is your study schedule? On Friday, I'll do 15 minutes Skype lesson with my Korean teacher, and in preparation, I'll study 15 minutes. That's nice. On Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I'll study with KoreanClass101.com audio lessons or video lessons, and I'll check the lesson and go through the lesson notes for 30 minutes each day. That's a nice one. So it's an example. So what's your New Year's resolution? Please share with me. And Alsnov, I'm learning because I'm in Korea. Oh, are you in Korea? That's nice. So you will have lots of chance to practice speaking Korean. And trouble conjugating verb. That's what you need to practice. Yeah. So my suggestion would be writing. Because when you write, you have lots of time to think, right? So you write. That's how I learned English and Japanese actually. So I write a lot and then try to speak. And that worked. So let's go back to our topic and what you can do to succeed with your New Year's resolution. Ta-da! I think I already told you the answer, right? Your goals must be first, specific and measurable, and second, realistic, and they must have an action plan. Well, this actually, this actually works for other New Year's resolution too. Like if you want to go on a diet, yes, you should really follow this. And if you want to read more, yes, this too. So this actually works for everyone, for every New Year's resolution. And Marley says, 쓰기 참 어렵네요. It's hard to write. That's right. That's why we need to practice. And today, I actually want to share my study secret. I'll share how I learned the not Korean language, Japanese and English. So first, I speak to myself. Maybe that's a weird way to learn a language, but actually that works because I don't have a native speaker at home every day. I mean, if I want to learn a new language, I need to speak, right? I need to practice, but I don't have a native speaker always. So I try to speak to myself. So if you're a beginner, you start with the vocabulary, words only, words. And if you got used to the words, then you move on to the next step, which is phrase. And then if you got used to it, then move to the sentences. And in the sentences, start with present tense. And if you got used to it, then practice past tense, future tense, and then also talk as a third person. What does that mean? Well, let's practice. So this is my morning schedule. Ta-da! If you are a beginner, then I'll start with vocabulary, words. This. So in the morning when I wake up, the first words I say is 아침. 아침. So yes, that's true. So when I wake up, and then I try to think of this word. This word means morning. So I wake up with this word, 아침. 아침 means this. 아침 means morning. Morning. And then next. Oops. Okay, so next one. For beginners, again, I use a word for beginners, which is this. Shower. It means, well, as you can guess, it means shower, taking a shower. Well, when I'm a super beginner, I'm not able to make a sentence. That's why I start with the vocabulary. Shower. So while I'm taking shower, I think about this word. Shower. And next thing I do in the morning is, oops. This. I drink coffee. Coffee in Korean is 커피. So while I'm drinking coffee, to myself, I speak to myself, 커피. Yes, 커피. Camille beyond the scene. Yes, good job. 커피. And after that, I go to work. I go to work by train. Oops. Train or subway. So subway in Korean is 전철. Well, you know, when you are on the train, it's very embarrassing to speak to yourself, right? So I just say this word to myself, but I didn't speak out loud. I just think 전철. 전철 means subway. And then soon I have lunch. Do you know how to say lunch in Korean? It is 점심. 점심 means lunch. 점심 means lunch. Cesar is an advanced learner, so he can make a sentence. 지하철 타다. Elsa, good job. Actually, that's right. So if you're a beginner, you start with words, but if you are intermediate, then you can start with sentences, right? And then next. After work, I meet my friends. And while on the way to meet my friends, I think about this word. 친구. 친구 means friends. 친구. And And next, I come back home and I also study. I sometimes study another language or study about anything I want to learn. Study is 공부. 공부. So before study, I try to come up with this word and then say 공부 and then start studying. And after that, I go to bed because it's night. So I go to my room. And speak to myself. 잠. 잠 means sleep. The noun. 잠. Okay, so after a few weeks later, I got used to these words. Then I start with some phrases. For example, this I said 아침, right? 아침이에요. By the way, if you didn't understand what I wrote on the board, that means you are not familiar with this Korean alphabet. So please check out this Korean alphabet free cheat sheets and 20 minutes video on the description. You can download it completely free. And 2019, yes, it's finally the time for you to master this alphabet and start learning Korean. Yes. So yes, in the morning you got used to the word 아침, right? So now you can make a sentence. You can make a phrase like it's morning. Then 아침이에요. 아침이에요. And next, 샤워. 샤워를 해요. 샤워를 해요. 샤워를 해요. Means I take a shower. And next, coffee, right? You drink coffee. 커피를 마셔요. 커피를 마셔요. It was just coffee, but now you combine with the verb and say 커피를 마셔요. 커피를 마셔요. Kameli, good job. And and this 전철 means subway, right? 전철을 타요. 전철을 타요. This means I take a subway. 전철을 타요. 전철을 타요. And next, this was 점심. 점심 means lunch. 점심 means lunch. But you can say 점심을 먹어요. That means I have lunch. 점심을 먹어요. And after work, I meet friends. 친구를 만나요. I meet friends. 친구를 만나요. And 따란, this I study, right? 공부를 해요. 공부를 해요. 공부를 해요. Or you can say 한국어 공부를 해요. 한국어 means Korean language. And Evelyn, subject is first. Yes, in Korean language, we put the subject at the beginning. Bed. This is 잠, right? 잠을 자요. 잠을 자요. That means I sleep. If you got used to this present tense, then you practice the past tense now. Past tense now. Like this. 아침이었어요. That means it was a morning. So in the morning you wake up and instead of 아침 or 아침이에요, you say 아침이었어요. 아침이었어요. Past tense. And then 샤워를 했어요. Past tense, right? 샤워를 했어요. And 커피를 마셔요. Past tense is 커피를 마셨어요. 커피를 마셨어요. And 전철을 탔어요 is the present tense. So 전철을 탔었어요. 전철을 탔었어요. 전철을 탔어요. It's also fine. this. 점심을 먹었어요. I had lunch. 점심을 먹었어요. And 친구를 만났어요. 친구를 만났어요. 공부를 했어요. 잠을 잤어요. Then what will be the next step for you? Diaz 커피를 마셨어요. There was a typo. Instead of 러요, it should be 마셨어요. This is past tense of 마셔요. 마셔요, drink. And drank, 마셨어요. So every morning in my daily life, I try to think of vocabulary or phrases in the target language I'm learning. So if you got used to with the past tense, what will be the next one? Then it is, of course, future tense. Yes, I tried to make the sentences in the future tense. And once I got used to these future tense, then I tried to make it as a third person. For example, I said 샤워를 해요, right? But then I changed to another person. For example, like Camille, good job. So I'll make an example with Camille. 캐밀리는 샤워를 해요. 캐밀리는 샤워를 해요. And once I got used to this one, then I moved to past one, future tense, like this. I try to use the languages in my daily life and try to speak to myself. So try to do it. Actually, this doesn't take many hours, right? It doesn't take minutes. Just think some vocabulary before you do some action, like shower, water, 물, or pen. So try this. This is how I learned other languages, and I hope this works to you too. And Kezia just said, it's very good speak to myself or record videos saying phrases in Korean. That's I do sometimes. That's, I think, a great one. So try to speak yourself and record it and listen to it. And then if you are a Premium Plus member, then you can send it to our teacher. And then KoreanClass101.com. Teachers will correct your pronunciation. And 젠젠 감사합니다. 저도 감사합니다. And Jacob, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. And Igor, that's a really good advice. Please try it and please let me know if that worked to you. And Isabel, I have such a strong accent. I try to practice all the time. That's right. If you are a foreigner, it's not easy to fix because when I speak English and other languages, I still hear my Korean accent, and that's what I'm trying to improve. But that's not easy. So what I tried is as Kezia said, I record myself and compare with native speakers' pronunciation. And 세사르 감사합니다. 저도 감사해요. And Alson, 지금 핸드폰 봐요. Yes, good job. So when you do something, try to think what you are doing in Korean. So that will slowly improve your Korean. And by the end of the year, I'm sure you will be more confident in speaking and writing in Korean. And Marley, thank you. And Ngan Le Tuet. I find it hard to pronounce Vietnamese name. 마셔요. Yes, good job. Okay, so Pia, I really like your videos and work you to bring us this information. Thank you. So thank you so much for joining this class again, everyone. And please share your New Year's resolution in the comment. And then by the end of the year, you come back to this video and check your comments. That will be really fun to see your New Year's resolution. And guys, Eric Sunga, I want to master Hangul. Yes, that's why I prepared Taran. So Hangul is the Korean alphabet, and I gave you some tips like how to memorize Korean vocabulary, how to practice. But before that, the first things that you need to do is to master this Hangul, the Korean alphabet. When you practice Korean, please do not use the romanization. Please use the Hangul, because romanization can ruin your Korean pronunciation. And also, Korean people don't understand romanization. So if you write it in romanization, the English alphabet, then you cannot communicate with native speakers. So please learn this Korean alphabet. Taran! This is the Korean alphabet. It's easy, right? It's very easy to write. And of course, you need to practice like this. And learn the vocabulary. And there is also some quiz like this, Korean vocabulary quiz. So please check it out, and I hope you like it, and I hope you can finally master Korean language in 2019. So please leave a comment below. I'll check it out. And thank you so much for joining this class. Yay! Next year, no. this year and next week, I will have another live class with you. As usual, it will be Thursday, 1 p.m. in Korean time. And I'll be talking about New Year's resolutions. So please join this class again, and let's learn Korean language together in 2019. So thank you guys. Thank you for learning with me in 2018 and 2019. Let's study harder. So thank you and see you next week. Bye bye. Bye bye. Cesar, Isabel.